Hey guys, in today's video I'll be showing you how to achieve the smoky brown eye with a pop of gold using the Coastal Scents 252 Ultimate Palette. I'm going to skip the foundation step because I've already shown you in the previous videos how to apply foundation, so I'm just going to show you the products that I use. And I moisturize my skin using our Argan Oil Organic Day Cream, and then I'm applying Makeup Forever's High Definition Foundation. I'm going to stick on my shadow shields to protect my under area from eyeshadow fallout because I'll be using some colors, so I need to protect that area. I'm going to prime my lids using Urban Decay's Primer Potion, and then using a Stila 20 double-sided brush, I'm going to use the thin side of the brush to pick up this golden yellow shade, and I'm going to apply that on my tear duct area. I'm going to apply the same shade on the other side as well, just packing the color lightly onto the tear duct. And if you want the color to pop some more, you can apply eyeshadow base. I didn't because I think it's just pigmented enough. So now I'm going to pick up this brown shade from the 252 Ultimate Palette by Coastal Scents, and I'm going to use a MAC 217 blending brush to do this. And I'm going to pack this shade onto my lid, all over the lid, just gradually building the color step by step. You can start slowly and just add a little at a time, just blending the edges. And I'm going to do the other side as well. I'm just packing the shade onto my lid, just wiping back and forth, blending it softly, making sure it's blended well. It is crucial when you do a smoky eye that you blend really well. You don't want to look like someone punched you. So yeah, I'm gonna go over the edges, and I'm using a blending brush by Crown. So I'm just softening the edges, just making it all nice and light. Now I'm going to take this angled fluffy brush by Hair Addiction, and I'm going to take this dark brown shade from the same palette, and as you can see I'm using the angles of the brush to pack this onto my outer V, and I'm just doing it a little at a time, just utilizing the edges of the angle brush, just packing it on at first and then wiping it back and forth, just blending it lightly. I'm going to go over it with a clean blending brush, so there you go. I'm using MAC's blending brush. I don't know the number of this brush. It got wiped off, but you can see the shape. You can use anything similar, any fluffy brush would do. Just go over the edges, just soften that harsh line. And I'm gonna do the other side. I'm defining the outer V. I'm just packing the color on a little at a time, and then using the blending brush, softening the edges. And this is what you should get. So now I'm going to use this nude matte eyeshadow by Addicts Cosmetics, and I'm going to use the same blending brush to just neutralize the edges and lighten it all up. And then I'm going to use this matte white eyeshadow. You can use a shimmer one if you like. I just decided to use this matte shade, and I'm going to apply that on the highest points of my brow bone just to highlight it, and that's what you should get. So then I'm going to define my lower lash line using a pencil brush and the same shade from the palette that I used on the lid. So I'm just going to warm up the under area, and then I'm going to use this angle brush by Real Techniques, and I'm going to apply the darker shade, the one I used for the outer V, on the outer part of my lower lash line. So now I'm going to line my lids using Solange gel liner Blackness, and I showed this in my previous videos as well. And so I'm going to skip this step. Then I'm going to line my waterline with Smolder eye pencil by MAC, curl my lashes, apply some mascara on, and the mascara I'm using is Maybelline's the Falsies mascara. You can stop here, you don't have to apply the false lashes. I chose to apply them because I just like how they make the look even more dramatic and more, It just looks better. So because I showed you guys how to apply the false lashes in the previous videos, I'm going to skip this step as well. If you want to see how I apply them, just check out my other videos, and yeah, everything is explained step by step. The lashes I'm using today are flutter lashes, and the style is Stella, and that's how they look like. They're quite fluttery and lush. I really recommend these lashes. I have to say they're one of my favorite lashes. So now I'm going to move on to the next step, removing my shadow shield and cleaning up the under eye area. So I'm going to use the Queen brush by Hair Addiction, and I'm going to dab on some concealer, and the concealer I'm using is MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm just pushing it into the skin, just cleaning up the area and going over the blemishes as well. Just dabbing it on. And that's it. So now I'm going to move on to the lipstick, and I'm using this gorgeous peach shade by YSL, and the number is 13. And I'm using a small concealer brush to apply this. I didn't line my lips, I just thought, I'll just apply the lipstick alone because it's such a pretty color and it's so smooth. It just goes on really well. And now I'm going to apply some powder on my face, and I'm using MAC's Mineralize Skin Finish Natural Powder, and the shade is light. And then I'm going to apply some bronzer. I'm using MAC's Mineralize Skin Finish Powder in medium deep, and I'm using Real Techniques contour brush to apply this on the hollows of my cheeks, the sides of my forehead. And then I'm going to apply the blush. It's a beautiful peach shade by Florel, and the shade is Coraline, and I'm going to use the same brush to apply this. And then I'm going to highlight my cheekbones, and I'm using MAC's Iridescent powder, and the shade is Silver Dusk, and I'm applying it using a blending brush by Bobbi Brown on the highest points of my cheekbones and along the bridge of my nose. So this is it. This is the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Today's look was quite easy to do, and I have to say that the Ultimate palette by Coastal Scents is my favorite palette because of the 252 shades that it contains, and you can do endless number of looks with it. You just have to be creative, and the possibilities are really endless. I also have to say that the eyeshadows are quite pigmented, so you will not be disappointed, and the price is really cheap, so you guys will really not be disappointed purchasing this palette. Just make sure you use a primer or eyeshadow base for the eyeshadow to stick on something and to last longer through the day. So if there's anything that you guys want to ask me, or there's anything that you want to suggest, please comment below. And if you like the video, if you got inspired by it, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel for more updates. If there's any advice or any question that you want to ask me but you don't want to comment below, you can drop me an email. My email address is on my bio, and I will respond to you with an answer. Yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I would like to thank you all for watching once again, and I will see you all really soon with another look. God bless you all, and have a blessed day. Bye.